Y'all, the ladies were telling us the truth. Believe them. Because I saw a post and it was a guy who was like, oh, I saw this thick bitch and I'm really gonna get her pregnant and have that for life. And I don't think he was talking about marriage. So it's like these niggas will really have kids with you because they feel like they can always have access to you because you're always gonna have like kind of a soft spot for them and you can always just they can just always hop in and out of your life and just get you when they want. Or they can just claim you and be like, oh yeah, that's my baby mom. I begged that. Like she's so bad, but I begged that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making me sweat. My lips are chapped. I didn't know people thought like that. Like, genuinely actually thought like that. Like, it's not even like subconscious. Like, they actually think about that. Like, oh, okay, she's bad as fuck. I'm gonna get her pregnant and take her off the market, and she's gonna be stuck with me like forever, basically, because she has my kid. Like, Lord.
Molly, do men trap women with pregnancy intentionally?
Yeah, I think so. I've heard men say it's like marking their territory, so definitely. And then men say marriage is unnatural to them, so if you have a natural urge just to get somebody pregnant, I think that that's yeah, you have the intention to kind of trap them to being with you or tied to you to some extent. I don't know if it works because a lot of women have multiple baby daddies, so I think that logic needs to kind of me, I need to fix that logic because it's not really getting nobody nowhere. But yeah, I do. I think it goes both ways. I think women can trap men for sure. And I do think men mark their territory through their little babies. So
Slimmy, what was the problem? Why was you looking at Molly like that?
Oh, she was like some of the stuff she was saying was factual, but it's really unbelievable. That shit is terrible, man. I don't know. Men and women do this shit. They trap each other, man. But we talking about men, so like, yeah, they doing this dumbass shit. They feel like they gonna have this woman for life. It's like it's the manipulative, controlling buffoons. Cause like, why are you doing this? Like, you gonna put a baby in a woman because you think you're gonna have her for the rest of it. Why is that vagina got that much control over you, nigga? Like, grow the fuck up, man. That's sick. That's demented, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's
do you
extremely
think
demented.
it's more about the vagina and less about the man? I think it's just more about the man. I think some men don't care who they get pregnant. They just
No, come on now.
they marking their
Oh, no,
territory.
no, 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 no,
Come
no.
on now. These
They ain't
these
they,
deadbeat
they ain't
mothers. These men aren't thinking
ain't no
twice really.
they
Is
not
she a
doing
good
this.
mom?
They ain't doing this with no booger wolves. Come on now.
Um,
Come on
It's a
now.
lot of deadbeat mothers. It's a lot of women
But I'm
okay.
saying
deadbeat mothers.
they're
Somebody
not
got
doing
them
this
pregnant.
because they're not doing this because the woman is looks bad and she's low quality. They doing this because they
Hookers get
feel like
pregnant.
this is some woman that they want to keep around. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have access to her at all costs. It's unfortunate,
No, I
and
don't
it's
think so. That girl who let those 1,000 men, or one of them chicks, one of them ended up pregnant after that. So I don't think men
yeah,
care.
the thousand here.
She got pregnant by one of those 1,000 men.
Yeah, which was like
I don't think I don't
that's a
think men
different scenario
care
though.
necessarily about the quality of the woman.
I think they do.
Mm,
I
a
don't
lot of
think
bad
that.
mothers out here.
I don't think you're gonna trap a trashy looking woman though. Like that's kind of pointless.
No offense, but that one lady who lost her kids in that car, she wasn't the best looking, and that man gave her two,
No,
That's
nigga,
not a
I
and she
think that's
trap.
wasn't a
messed
great
up, nigga. She
Wait,
mom.
wait,
look
wait. You moving
good.
the
We don't
goalpost
know if he
now.
didn't trap her. Like we
No,
don't know.
nigga,
You
I seen
moving
her
the
with makeup
goalpost.
on,
That
We
nigga
huh?
don't
looked like
know.
he didn't want to be there. Come on now, Molly.
He did it
Maybe,
twice. He
Nigga,
liked
but you,
something about
I
it.
seen her
but he
twerking,
looking like
nigga,
he
and
did
she
not
looked
want to
good
be
when she
there.
was twerking, nigga.
You don't want to be there twice.
He was looking like he didn't want to
Pregnancies are
have
like
nothing to
nine
do
to
with
ten
her.
months, and he did it twice.
That doesn't mean he
He don't
trapped
want to
her.
She
be there.
He
That
did
means
good.
he
not
loves
trap
something
that
about it.
girl.
Okay, but
Come on,
how
Molly.
how do you okay?
I'm
Here's the
just saying, y'all are acting like men won't just put their child in anything. This happened. Men are
Okay.
leaving their babies in
You
autistic
can't
women. Come
conflate
on.
Okay,
trapping
but
with
here's the
dudes.
thing. But
You
here's
can't
the thing.
conflate trapping with
Here's the
that though.
thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
It's the same
How do
thing.
you how do you
You guys are
trap
into semantics. You can do whatever you want.
a woman? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I don't want that man, he's not getting me pregnant.
Facts.
So, and I don't care what's going on. If I don't want that baby, it's not happening. So, how do you trap the woman?
Good question.
They have
You already
ulterior
know she.
motives of why they
You
even
already know
sleeping
she
with
had.
her.
She wants to have
Or why they
kids.
want a child. It might not even be about the woman. Some men want to have kids just to spread their seed around. I
That's
don't
not
think
what
it.
Mika's asking. She
No,
Elon
just
Musk
I
has a
get what
bunch of
you're
kids by a
saying,
bunch of
Molly.
he
women. I don't
determines
think
if
he
she
I
cares
has a
get
about the
what
baby or
you're
women.
not.
saying. Some men want to have kids with everybody, and yada, I get that.
It's a woman.
But what I'm saying is, how is the woman being trapped? Because at the end of the day, if you don't want that man's child, so how are you trapped?
I understand, but some women they might be, for example, maybe in a marriage, and I know men will.
Huh?
I know women who have gotten this nice hot body, worked hard for it, and a man, yeah, I see what y'all two doing up here. You know what I'm saying? Boom, get her pregnant because they don't want nobody else touching her, looking at her. Men have ways that they do stuff.
I
Well,
mean,
you
but,
just
but
said
okay,
a married woman.
but
I
if you're
know, but it's she's stuck in that relationship. But that does not mean that she doesn't necessarily want to have a baby with him or not.
You
Some
can still
women
have
do
an
feel trapped
abortion.
by men. Like
You can still delete it. You don't have to have it. That's Mika's
that's
sentiment.
true,
You
but
don't.
that's not everybody's strategy.
Well,
well,
if you don't want
I
to
was
get
even I
trapped,
was
it is. If you
I
don't
was
want to
even
have a
talking about
baby,
before you even get to that, right? All these abortions and whatever else.
Yeah.
If I don't want that baby, I'm gonna do everything in my power. You got plan B, you got birth control, like you have all these steps before you get
That's
to
true.
abortions and things like that, like a million and one of them, really. So if I don't want to be pregnant,
you don't have to be.
I won't be pregnant. So when women just say I just got pregnant, I question that because I'm just like, yeah, you just got pregnant because you wanted to. You took absolutely no steps to protect
Well,
yourself.
sometimes women's birth control fails. I don't know if that's fair
Oh,
to
okay,
say.
okay, but okay. There's a difference between you were trying to do a step and the condom breaks. There's a difference between you were trying to do something and I guess you missed a pill or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, most of these women are not on birth control. They're just allowing it to happen. And then and most of them don't know their bodies, so they don't know their cycles. They don't know when they're ovulating or not.
And I could see how you could feel trapped if you're not really up on your family planning. A lot of women are not. A lot of women are not responsible with their bodies. A lot of women
Right,
don't even
and that
know all their body
but that's
parts.
my point. They're talking about there it's always the conversation about men and autonomy, right? Okay, well, if you have autonomy, then you're responsible. You're solely responsible for this thing. And if you don't know your own vagina, why do I expect him to?
I've heard some men say that they've purposely got a woman pregnant so she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, no,
Why they do it,
he
I think
purposely
it's
maybe tried
Yeah.
and
He purposely nutted in her, but
she
yeah, she didn't
allowed.
get. She didn't get the abortion. Mika is right. I gotta concede. But this
I
is.
mean, but
It
not
is.
everybody's gonna get an abortion. And like Mika said, not every woman is up on their cycle.
No. No.
Some
No.
Okay,
men
But
pay attention more to the woman's cycle than the woman.
but
what?
that's
You're taking 1,000% of accountability off a woman for getting pregnant.
Yeah. Like that's wild.
The thing is, do men really trap women? And I think
No, they
there
don't.
is a
They don't.
subset of men
They
that
don't.
Hey,
will
I gotta
trap a
concede.
woman
I gotta
into being
concede.
pregnant.
I gotta
I'm not
concede.
Women are
Mika
conceding.
is.
I'm
responsible for
standing on it.
100% of babies brought into this world, no questions asked.
Yeah, I gotta concede that Mika proved a valid
Men
point
don't
on
look at
like.
women and say, "Ooh, I would put a baby in
yes, they
her."
do. Yeah,
I
yes, they
mean,
do.
That
Yeah,
sounds
Yes,
like
they do.
trapping to me,
that mentality is accurate. But ultimately,
and it's working.
actually having a child, you don't have to be pregnant. Mika is 1,000% right.
That's my only
You
point.
don't
Like
have to be pregnant.
And I
if
understand, and
there are
I
men
agree
out
with
there
that.
that
But
says, I want to
realistically,
do
women
that,
are getting
then
pregnant.
Right, because they want
They want to be.
they want that man
They want to be.
for whatever reason, whether he's dusty or not. They want that man.
They don't even say they want the
And
man. They want the child.
okay, but even
Yeah,
then,
they
right?
want
But
the
even then,
child.
right? Take it further. Now you have the kid, right? That whole thing. Even if you don't like that man, he's now a part of you. Period.
Mhm.
There are men that definitely get women pregnant to mark their territory.
No, they definitely try. You can't get me pregnant if I don't want to be pregnant.
There are men
Shit
that
is wild.
definitely look at women
I agree that.
that are single women
Mhm.
That's a
and
fact. And they trying to take her off the market.
they want to make sure that she is the one that have their baby because it is a form of marking a territory. There are definitely men, especially if you out here, especially if you live in a certain life, especially if they look at you and they see and they know that it's other guys that want to talk to you, they definitely are trying to make sure that they get you pregnant and they attach you to them for the rest of your life. There is certainly, and I'm not saying it's all men. I'm not saying that that's the general sentiment of most men. There are definitely men that hunt beautiful women or they get involved with a woman and they definitely are trying to make her their baby mama.
Right. However, if you are a woman from from a certain background, or even if you're not, if you're just a logical, smart woman, there's no man that can do. I don't care what he thinks. I'm not arguing the point of that there aren't men like this. I'm arguing the point that he can think what he
Get me
likes.
pregnant.
He could think whatever he likes. It won't go down if I don't do it. And so if I end up doing it, it's because I wanted to be attached to that man.
But we having two different conversations. We definitely having two different conversations. You can look at it from one lens and then you can look at it from the other lens, right? I'm having a conversation from the lens of guys that are shooting a shot. I'm not having a conversation from the lens of whether or not a woman is strong enough to resist it. And for me, that's in a completely different conversation. But I'm saying that there is definitely a subset of men out here that are intentionally not trying to knock off a chick and make her his baby mama.
No, yeah, that is undeniably true. It
I
is definitely, and
maybe
that's what
there
I
is.
started off. But
I've never seen them because I don't come across them.
yeah,
I
Same.
no.
haven't.
This is facts. I've heard that
Well,
come
that's why
out.
I said
I've heard that come out of
I'm not
men's
even arguing that
mouths.
point. Yeah, that's why I said I'm not arguing that
What the
point.
fuck is these niggas in the chat talking about farting for?
I heard a fart. No.
I don't know.
I heard it too.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't say that, but I heard that shit too.
I don't know.
Honest to God, I have no idea what these niggas is talking about.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, it was about
Oh
90,
no, E
Like,
Love, you
it was about
wildin'.
90 seconds ago. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, you gotta say something when it happened because I didn't hear
I
anything.
don't want to say shit.
I
I was
didn't
like,
hear
you
nothing
know, act
either.
like I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear anything. Maybe
No, I
it's
didn't
just I
either.
don't hear nothing. I don't hear as much when I'm talking to
When you're the
somebody.
only person that heard it.
Yep.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it. That's you.
I didn't smell it.
I don't.
We got it. That's the
I
technique.
don't.
That's
I
what we
don't
got to
want to.
use for this. That's the only way we can do this. We're
L,
not in the same
cooked.
room.
I didn't smell it. Cooked.
Oh my god, you're so
I didn't.
desperate and thirsty.
I didn't hear nothing. But maybe when I replay it, I'll hear something. It
Oh
doesn't.
my God.
But the point that I mean, I don't want to get too derailed from the conversation. The point is just that I believe that I ain't even gonna believe. I know that there is a subset of men that definitely are hunting,
Yeah,
and that's a way for them to have dominion and possession over you for the rest of their life and to mark their territory.
yeah. It's a no. That is what I
But
started off
but
saying.
how
They
do you come in?
controlling.
How do
They
you come in
That's what
controlling.
I was
contact?
saying,
How do you come
though.
in contact with those type of men? Like to the point
I mean,
where
guys that you meet You
I'm
meet
gonna
them
say have
guys
dinglings.
every day. I mean, it's meeting a guy every day.
Right, but we were talking about that there are women that get pregnant by these men. So how do you come in contact with those men to the point you can get pregnant by them?
What do you mean? You interacting with them
I
like a
yeah,
regular, like
I
you
can
link.
interact with a lot of men.
Some
And
women don't know men's intentions though. Like some women are either new to men, they don't have much experience. I can see how it can happen. I can see how
I
it can happen because not every woman is like on their guard about certain things or about how some men might move or have even think that men think like that.
no, that just tells me because women have foresight with every daggone thing
But
else.
a lot of women aren't on birth control though.
Huh?
A lot of women aren't on birth control. I know we have a lot of
Shit.
different forms of it, but a lot of women
Okay, even if they're not on
That's
birth
how they getting
control,
all that weight. That's why they
they
so
can.
motherfucking
Uh,
big.
no, they at them brunches. Um, Honestly and truly, though, even if you're not on birth control, there's other forms of birth control.
Yeah, what's that? UID or
pulling
whatever
out
that
because all that
push
pull
that
out method will
motherfucker all the
still
way
get
up.
you.
No, I mean even all the way down to even all the way down to Plan B. Okay, like
It's an
I don't.
Those don't
IUD.
alwaay work.
It's an
Look,
IUD.
Right.
look,
Okay.
you said it
Right.
wrong.
But and neither does
Come on,
birth
hey, nah, this
control.
is
Birth
I'm
control
calling you
doesn't
desperation.
out for the
always
rest of the
work,
night.
but it works more often than not. It's
I
like I
agree.
think it's like 98, 99% of the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. That whole birth control don't work comment was
I
So
listen. I think that
didn't work
y'all.
that
I think
fast.
that y'all still missing it. The point is to. I mean, I don't even think that it's the point is to try to sneak the baby in you or nothing like that. I think it's very overt and it's very intentional. I think that
It,
you
it,
know you
it
get into a
Oh,
relationship.
they
That's
shooting
why I
up the
said but
club.
that's why I'm saying the women wouldn't know.
They would know. I don't think that it's a hidden secret. I think that it's very like, hey, I want you to have my baby type stuff.
Yeah, I
Right.
think they saying it
It's
I
during the
on
don't. I
session.
don't
paper.
think that it's a. I don't think that it's a. Man, I accidentally got her pregnant type tip. I think it's a. Hey, I want you to have my baby.
And she thought it was cute, and she thought it was cute, and she went along with it. And then later, when he skedaddled, now is oh my god, he is this, that, and the third. Like it's just yeah.
get
Yeah,
that
I
Yeah,
mean,
one.
but
it's an additional context and stuff that go along with it. But listen, if you are a woman and you are childless and you that thing for him, you just know that you are being hunted by a subset of men that do want to get you pregnant. That's a fact.
but I think we gotta be careful with the word trap now though, because like from what Mika is right though. Like guys can want to do that. They can want to have this woman be the mother of their child or their baby mama, whatever, whichever way you want to word it. But ultimately, she does not have to be pregnant. So it's like
No,
You
yeah,
could
her,
argue the
yeah,
same
I don't know
thing
if
with
trap
men
is I don't
though.
know if
You could
trap
say
is
the same
fair.
thing.
she has to
I
participate
think a
also.
woman can trap a man, but I don't think a man can trap a woman.
How
How?
can
He
a
can
No,
put
woman
no,
on
trap
a
no,
a
no,
condom.
man?
He doesn't
no.
have to.
The
You're negating the whole argument.
idea behind trap is figurative, meaning that I want you to have my baby. Um, but I also it could mean a lot of different things. It means that I'm gonna always have access to you at all. It means that that I can make your life difficult if you ever decide to leave me and try to get with another guy because you always gonna
Oh man.
it could mean a lot of things. Like trapped is figurative, right? And it can be applicable depending on what the circumstance or the situation is. And it doesn't absolve, let's be clear, we're not removing responsibility from the woman and who they decide to lay down with.
We
I'm
talking
just
about the you talking about the mindset of men?
correct. I'm
Okay.
talking about the
Yeah.
mindset of a certain type of guy that
Yeah.
wants to ensure that you are his forever to an extent.
Oh yeah, they're out there. I,
Absolutely.
they
It
are
doesn't,
out
it
there.
doesn't remove
I,
responsibility from women. It doesn't remove responsibility from anybody.
oh yeah,
I
we just talking about
understand
that
that.
But the way
mindset.
she
Yeah.
was talking about it, it did. The way Bonnet Queen was talking about it, it definitely was removing the woman. She was just like, yeah, because
Um,
these men are just, trapping women, and I'm just like,
Well. I guess that's why
I
just went through
I can
that.
agree because I've never met them, but I can agree there's probably a subset mindset of those type of men. Okay,
I
but
mean, to an extent, I think that we all.
There it goes again.
Oh, that's the table.
Okay.
That's
That's why I'm
that was
like,
that
I
the
hear like
sound?
fart
how did you
noise.
hear that? You have
Alright,
bionic ears.
Was that the sound?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
I knew
table.
that was going on before the show started.
Yeah, that's the table.
Yeah.
I thought somebody was just moving something in the back. I thought you meant like an actual whoopee sound.
No, I got a marble
Nah, you know
table.
it wasn't no. I knew it wasn't no fart noise, man. Ain't nobody
It
ain't
wasn't
nobody
no
just
fart
gonna
noise,
let one
Andy.
out. You could when you could press
the chat
mute,
is wrong now that you don't agree with him.
huh?
The chat is wrong now that you don't agree with him.
What you mean?
They said they heard a fart noise, and that's what they heard.
That was a table.
The chat is it's like children. They gon' it's like like you don't pay attention to that.
You know, ain't nobody go. Man, you could press the mute button and you could let out an SBD. Ain't nobody gonna let out no loud ass fart on no stream.
I would, nigga, blame it on you, nigga.
That's pretty crazy. Anyways, that's so stupid. Anyways, but dang, y'all made me lose my train of thought.
You was talking about the mindset of these men, not necessarily the fact that women being
Oh, I know what I was
absolved.
gonna say. I think that all of us have a different. I think that all of us have most guys have a territorial mindset to an extent, to where we kind of want to mark our territory and kind of want to brand you. And we got different ways of branding you. Some of them is a little bit more permanent. Some of them a little bit more overt. We definitely mark our territory and brand you. Some guys are a little bit more extreme, and they want to make sure that they put a baby in you. That's like the super permanent version.
That's the ultimate in the tattoos.
I definitely tat you up.
You wouldn't do the tattoo, Sammy?
You can get rid of it.
I had no damn tattoos.
I wouldn't like if it's my husband, I don't mind the tattoo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there you go.
What's the problem?
Would you get that barcode type tattoo?
No, whatever the tattoo is that
His name, his
he wants
long
to get.
ass,
Yeah,
his long ass name.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting my signature on it.
You got
why not? It's not like it's just a random guy I had kids with or just a random guy.
When y'all
Period.
get divorced.
I ain't gonna lie.
But see, why do you see
I ain't
you so toxic? You think of everything like that. You think of everything like that, and that's what I was saying earlier. You think
I
everything
want to
like
make
that.
that mandatory because I'm not gonna follow up with
You
that.
I think everything like what?
I'm not following up at
you
all.
gonna get when you get that divorce. Okay, it become a butterfly. I was married. That's what I would say if I got a divorce. It became a butterfly.
That's
After that.
fair. That's
Like
fair.
that is my
But it's
husband.
still on there. It's still unlike it's still in there.
And I have children with him, and it's never going to erase it. And that's why I said I don't know why women would do this to themselves and have babies with those type of men y'all talking about, because you're stuck with that dude. I don't care if you leave him or not. You're always branded from him.
It's gotta be like another way. Like people got to see you and say that's such and such girl.
Ain't no other way.
It's a lot of ways.
Not to these dudes. Shoot, they going shit. They
What did you
going
say,
crazy.
Anton?
No, not to these. I'm saying it ain't no other way for these dudes. They going all
No, I
in.
heard what you said, Slimmy. What did you say, Anton?
I said it's got to be multiple different ways you can get it done.
Get what done?
Mark your territory.
Yeah.
Jizz on her booty.
No, that ain't enough.
Donkey puncher.
What's the other ways?
It's a lot of ways. You
Nah, nigga. Next subject.
Hey, I
That
went
nigga
off
he had
camera.
that
I
devious
went off
laugh,
camera
nigga.
before that deep dive even took place. I got off
I didn't
camera.
say nothing. I didn't say
Nigga,
nothing.
that laugh, nigga, before you say some fuckery.
I mean, it's a whole lot of ways. You could Wakanda her too.
Wakanda?
Yeah.
That's new. I've been out the game for a minute.
What you mean Wakanda?
What is that?
Do you know how when they was trying to figure out whether or not Killmonger was actually
never
of
saw
the
that
tribe,
movie.
he had to do like this?
Oh, you talking about that kind of tattoo?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do a lot of different things.
Oh, okay.
So like the Chris Brown and Rihanna behind the ear thing.
You could do a lot of things. Yeah.
Because both
Yeah,
of
the
them still
ring.
have that.
The ring tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or swapping blood like Billy Bob. That was crazy.
MGK and Megan Fox did that too.
Yeah, and he said he was obsessed with her.
Yeah, you generally
MGK or Billy
He
Bob?
said once he did that little ritual, he was obsessed.
You generally are obsessed with whoever it is that you mark your territory for. That's why you do it. At least at that point, at some point. So there's plenty of ways to do it. Plenty of ways. I ain't about to give y'all the secrets though.
I was waiting for the other ones. I was just about to ask.
Well, you could definitely ruin a woman. Like you can make it to where she can't see nothing but you.
What?
Oh, you can definitely ruin a woman.
You want
to ruin her.
Go.
I'm telling you, you can ruin a woman. Like, but
go.
it's a good way to where it's like, oh my God, like she can't see nobody but you. You can 100%. Why are y'all so immature?
Why is that a bad thing?
I said you can ruin a woman and then they turned their cameras off. I don't really understand.
I'm about to start. That's why I turned my camera off.
I think they're hiding because you're saying ruin, but why is that a bad thing? Why do you label it ruin?
How do you label it ruin? Because you make her so far gone off you and interdependent on you to where she would never want to let nobody in that way again. She's been through so much with you. She's so interdependent on you, all of that stuff to where she could never see herself ever even being around another person. It just makes her, it disgusts her to be around another type of guy. So, and there's ways to do it. You could definitely do it.
So Anton start talking like this, you cue up that James Earl Jones.
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm saying nothing out of pocket. I think I'm.
No, it ain't out of pocket. It's slightly demented, man. That is
it?
Yeah.
I think that women are supposed to like okay, you know how like kind of pair bond. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that women are supposed to like kind of attach themselves to that guy in a way to where she's never supposed to ever see another guy in the same way.
Well, there goes the exit plan.
I don't think that that's toxic. I think that the whole word toxic, you use it, we use it figuratively, you know what I'm saying, to kind of talk about a certain subject. But I think that that's normal. I think that, to be that territorial over a woman, I don't see that as a problem unless you are a bad person. If you're a horrible human being and you beat up on chicks and stuff like that, that's a different conversation. But if you are the type of person that, you know what I'm saying, just you're territorial and you're very much like dominant over the situation, I don't necessarily see that as, I think that that's how men were supposed to be. I think that that's how we were raised. I think that we're supposed to be territorial over, you know what I'm saying, the women that have our kids and stuff like that. I don't see that as, I mean, it may not necessarily be ideal and you may not have to break away from it depending on what the circumstance is, but that is a normal masculine trait to me. It's a normal masculine trait. If you're growing up as a kid and you walk, you with your mom in a grocery store and you see niggas try to talk to your mom in a grocery store, It's normal for you to be like, hey man, don't be trying to talk to my mom. Like that's normal. That's a normal thing. But I think we've feminized men, or we've made men so, you know what I'm saying, submissive and more like women, to where we try to label it or brand it like it's a abnormal thing, or you're not supposed to do that. I think that you are supposed to be territorial over the people that you have in your sphere.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
so they be trying to act like, oh man, that's crazy.
I think it was your wording. Some of the wording, it seemed
I
a
wish,
little,
man, I
little
swear for
obsessive.
God, bro. I swear for God. Maybe this is it a full moon tonight or something? I swear to God, bro, on everything I love, man, on my daughter's life, I swear to God, we can do a purge, man. Like, I wish we could do a purge and that I could literally find out who some of these niggas is in the chat that say some of this disrespectful shit. Bro, I would absolutely put a bullet in these niggas' heads in real life, bro.
Whoa, what happened?
I swear to God, like I tell people clearly, I say, don't disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is, they so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I allow for niggas to be able to say what the fuck they want to say when they want to say it.
Come on, bro.
I swear to God, I allow for niggas to say what they want to say when they want to say it.
Why would you type that?
They always gotta go overboard. Niggas always gotta go overboard. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand why these niggas are so fucking childish.
Why would you type that though? Like, come on, dog.
And then they want to say I'm crazy. Oh, no, nigga, I'm not crazy. It's like I try to give grace to allow for people to be able to have fun and stuff like that. And niggas just they got, it's like they children. I don't understand that. I see them say stuff about y'all sometimes, and then I just have to completely ban them. And it's just like, why would you say that about her? Or why would you say that about him? Or why would you bring that part into it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I genuinely don't get it.
Completely out of line, man.
I just don't get it, bro. I'm not crazy.
No, I'll be seeing some of the stuff they say.
I'm not crazy and I'm not crashing out. I'm very much normal. I'm very much in control of exactly what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying before I'm saying. I just don't understand it. It's like, why we can't just have fun, be adults, say crazy shit. Oh man, Molly crazy. Oh man, Anton is out of his mind. Oh man, they just don't. Okay, cool. But why bring other stuff into it? That is so weird to me, bro.
Why is that a diss?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he can keep a woman long term. Y'all can't.
Molly, you better stop before you get the comment I got. You got pick me energy.
And they always be talking crazy about Molly. They always talking crazy about Molly.
Us because we content creators. I mean, as long as it don't go too wild. But why would you call my wife a bitch? You muted, Quentin. You muted, Quentin.
I'm the gay 3-time baby daddy.
Anyways, moving on. Y'all got anything else on this subject?
Yeah, I think we all agree that men can have a fucked up mentality, a controlling mentality. But I also agree with Mika that women don't gotta be pregnant. They don't gotta be pregnant. So I think everybody proved a valid point here. Well, Anton and Mika did.
All right. Anybody else?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, let's continue on with the show.